Guys, check that out. There's no such thing as shortcuts in this life. You have to be able to take correction. You have to be humble enough to be able to take discipline out here. You know what I'm saying? So, having said that, I'm en route to Trap. And I'll double back and see what I can do some other business elsewhere. But in the process of doing so, I just want to just let you guys know that God is good in everything that we do and we say. So keep the Most High first. Remember, stay humble and be willing to take correction. All right, we're going to talk about a couple of things before we move on. The first thing we're going to talk about, Zack Snyder's influence with Heavy Metal Magazine. Heavy Metal Magazine is an adult comic book magazine, so it has everything, you know, nudity, everything. You know, it's pretty extreme, very intense. If you guys haven't read a Heavy Metal Magazine, if you haven't read a Heavy Metal Magazine, you should probably do so. But it's interesting because it takes sci-fi in a certain direction. And Zach was talking about how, you know, sci-fi doesn't have that kind of edge that, you know, he wants to bring to it. And in Rebel Moon, the director's cut, you're going to really see that edge in that. So I'm looking forward to that, the director's cut of Rebel Moon. Now, I'm not saying that I agree with everything that Zack Snyder says, because some things I don't agree with. But I will say this, that with respect to his influence in fantasy and stuff, people say Zack Snyder stuff is dark, whatever. Check out Heavy Metal. You know, I think, what's his name? I forgot what his name is right now. He has a YouTube channel. He kind of dug what Zack Snyder was doing. He's like, rock on. Okay, I get it now. Zack Snyder comes from a kind of heavy metal perspective. And basically, you know, Restore the Snyderverse. Why we kind of like Restore the Snyderverse, why we want the Snyderverse back, is because it kind of has certain edginess to it, a certain realism to it. It's not so much grit and realism, but there's edginess to it. And of course, Zack Snyder always has a twist to his stuff. He doesn't just bring it straight. He calls it weird, but I don't find it weird per se. I just think it's a twist. Okay. Now, I'm not saying I like everything that Zack Snyder does, but he does bring the world in different dimensions. He brings up, what I mean by that is, he will bring the good, bad, and ugly of a situation. He even bring the good, bad, and ugly of a character. And I think that's what makes what he does so relatable to some people, because he does it in a manner in which you can believe it, because you know people who are like that, or you yourself might have done those things. So I think that's the element that he brings to comics. Now, with respect to all of you guys out there, again, I'm gonna say one more time. All right, and I want you to continue to push Restore the Snyderverse, because Zack Snyder has a lot to say in his movies, and I really appreciate that. He also has some other things to come out, but particularly for Zack Snyder's Justice League, I want to see that movie, the part 2 and part 3, come to fruition, because I think it's really a hell of a piece of content. I would love to see it after all is said and done. So hopefully that can happen. Keep on pushing for it, guys. I am Christ, I am Disciple. I don't have much time. So that's the stream right there. You guys have a good one. I encourage you guys to keep up the good work of pushing, encouraging others with Restore the Snyderverse. Besides that, we look forward to Rebel Moon Part 2, which will happen, I think, April in the month of April. And also, in addition, we're also going to looking forward to the director's cut of Rebel Moon Part 2. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys for now. I am Christ, I am Disciple. You guys have a good day. Don't forget, Proverbs 12, 1 to 3.